Hello, guys. Welcome back to Plant Wishlist Wednesdays. All right, guys. So we are back this week with two more plants for you. Now, if you guys are new, what I do every Wednesday is basically choose two plants that I have that are currently inside of my wish list. Now, these plants, they are in on the list, they are in a specific order, but when I'm just reading them out to you, I'm just basically um, choosing from the bunch and just going over the aspects of the plant, usually the price, location, and usually how it will grow the plant. But yeah, I usually just pick from the list and go from there. There's in the beginning I used to do like one plant, but I have tons of plants that are on my wish list that I am trying to, of course, get. And but yeah, I figured out that I could I could get a lot more accomplished if I did two instead of one. Because I did one. If I trust me, if I did one, you guys per week, we're talking almost 2 years. You know, maybe more. Yeah, it definitely will be more as time go on. 2 years worth of plants. So yeah, I decided to break it down into two. That way I could at least get a good year's, yeah, a good year, maybe a year and a half worth out of that list. But as you guys know, and especially you've been following me, this list continues to grow. Just like today, there's two more plants that I said I wasn't gonna never, well, I won't say never, but I said I wasn't gonna purchase. And so let's go ahead and get started, you guys. So the first plant that I have on the list, now I can barely pronounce it. I'm pretty sure I'm finna just chop and screw it, but it is a Hoya sagulatus, something like that. But you know, I'm going to put the name up there, and of course, we're going to see some pictures. Now, this plant here, you guys, I ran upon it. Um, I ran upon it when I did that when I got my again, guys, I don't know the name of that philodendron that I got. You guys haven't seen it yet, but you will see it sometime. I don't know, but it's for my birthday. I got it for my birthday. In a way off well, kind of on subject, way off topic, but yeah, I seen it when I went to get my birthday plant, and um she actually had a nice, maybe 8 to 10 inch um bucket, literally bucket. She had it growing out of some kind of fancy bucket she made. But anyway, I seen this Hoya and I just fell for it. And of course she had it sun stressed. And what gets me with most of these Hoyas, you guys, are the sun stressing. And if not sun stressing, then usually if the Hoya gives off any color without sun stress, is usually what gets me as well. But anyway, you guys, this said not even finna do that to myself. This plant, as you can see by the pictures, are just wonderful, especially if you like that kind of copper, kind of red, um, Halloweenish, orange, autumn-ish. I don't know how to technically describe that color, but what you are seeing is a great specimen, you guys. Um, Now, like I said, I have seen a full plant of these, so me actually being able to see one, we can cross that out. Now, growing wise, again, you know, you can grow these things trailing, climbing, however you want to grow them in the baskets, on the wall, on a cricket. You know that these Hoyas will actually grow, and what if they are if you have the right conditions, they will actually grow and like freaking thrive. Now, the only thing that would probably get me with this plant, and kind of some with the other ones, you guys, is with the sun stressing. Um, Now I've seen some that are sun stressed that when it's stressed, you can hardly tell if there's something wrong with that certain leaf. I mean, the whole plant could be fine, but you could be looking at maybe 3 or 4 leaves that are actually, I would say, maybe infected or fixing to fall off, or something happened that maybe you should have noticed. Then that will probably get me kind of like that Sansevieria. I don't know, but any plants that kind of look dead or gives me the vibe of something is wrong with it, then those can be very tricky, especially again if you're not used to that kind of grow pattern. But I love this freaking plant, you guys. I stared at this plant, and definitely the next plant we're going to cover. I literally just okay. Anyway, but yeah, I stared at this plant for a long time, and I kept debating like, do I even want to add this plant to the list just because of one, it's a Hoya, and two, it's a Hoya, So again, nothing wrong with Hoyas, just I'm not the Hoya guy, and just like the Monsteras, I've fallen on the freaking Hoya train, and luckily it's not bad because again, I really, I don't want to say really, I don't want any Hoyas, okay, but But if I do come across some good Hoyas, especially the ones that are currently on my wish list, yes, I'm going to get them. But again, the pictures that you're seeing, you guys, again, most of these pictures are doing no justice, especially when you're able to see the plant directly in front of you, touch it, smell it, taste it, whatever your passion is, just go to it. And I'm telling you, like, I don't know, it's just kind of like when you're um how can I explain this? All right, so kind of like when you're walking into your favorite nursery and they have like 30 different new, rare, uncommon, hard to find plants that you've yet to seen, spot, or anything, and it's like you're having a mild panic attack. Your heart is palpitating and start to sweat, and it's just like, yeah, especially with this other Hoya that I'm going to tell you about. I literally stared at that screen for so long. Yeah, but you guys, yeah, again, if you love this copper, red kind of tone for a Hoya, then this is your plant. Now, this plant, as you can see, comes with crazy hella splash, and I definitely love that about these Hoyas. Well, most of them they do have some spotted splashes, and some of them just regular green. But then there are some that carry that crazy splash gene, kind of like when you're doing like your variegated, like monsteras or whatever's variegated. Then usually it's carrying, or philodendrons, usually it's carrying a strong. You're looking for a strong DNA pattern of variegation. So yeah, it's kind of same with the splash. That splash, you guys, just it sets the plant off, especially if you can get it that pretty red, not bright, but it's like in between bright and dark red. And then there's that shimmer or pop of silver. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, imagine if they just had a blue Hoya. Game over. Game over. Blue Hoya, game just shut. Maybe there's a blue Hoya and I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. But as of now, game over. Blue Hoya, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely over. And not even there's no telling what Sunstress gonna do to a blue Hoya. Oh, it'll probably turn all kinds of funky colors. Oh, purple, maybe green, lime green. I don't know, guys, but yeah, guys, I'm going to get my hand on this plant here. Now, I've done research on this plant itself, and I can tell you now, it's very affordable. It's affordable, yes. Let's just say it's affordable. But for me personally, again, now we're back at I can find this plant just like the next plant, maybe for like 65, $70 with shipping, or have to add in shipping. Again, not bad, but we are only we're looking, well, that is for, I did check for a rooted plant. Now, this rooted plant comes with one node, which usually consists of 2 leaves for like, $65, $70. And and if like I know, if you get Hoyas like that, something is seriously wrong, because it takes them 12 years to put out any kind of new growth, unless you have the perfect conditions, which is usually like a grow tent, grow space, high humidity, heat, bright light. Yeah, love those things. And usually, usually it will take off and go from there. But um, yeah, but other than that, you guys, they're very affordable. Um, I would if I decide to get one of these, or if it's gifted, I would more than likely grow it as a basket or something that's climbing. I don't know, maybe kind of how I have my other Hoyas. Rather, all of my Hoyas are growing upward in some kind of fashion. I don't have any kind of trailing or bushy kind of Hoya. Now there is one Hoya that I think I may have mentioned. I have to check my list. I've been drooling over this Hoya, and I should have got it way before prices went sky high. I'm not sure if you can even find it anymore, but yeah, I want to figure that out when I finish this video. Check to see that I even mention it. But yeah, guys, I'm going to grow her up her in the same fashion as the rest of them. Give it the same light, watering conditions. More than likely, would switch over that soil into spag. Yeah, switch over to spag, which more than likely I would have to do a whole process with that, just because it's a Hoya. And normally when you get these plants, they are not the way I want them, which are basically water. I won't say water roots, but I don't know. I'm able to water my Hoyas a lot more than the average person. Again, I have spag, so that plays a part in it as well. But yeah, my leaves are plump, but yeah, I would have to do more, a little bit more maintenance on that one. But yeah, I'm going to get my hands on it. But like I was saying, it's like $60 to $70 for it. Again, we're looking at 2 leaves, and I mean, other than your average, like I said, needs that they're wanting, that is just, I don't know. Yeah, for me, that is much like I was just saying, just because of the growth. And if it's not a quick grower, I can get a philodendron cutting, definitely 60, $70. And within a month, I will have from that node, maybe if it's growing right, um, let's just say after the roots, after it's well rooted, let's say I can get maybe 4 nodes within 2 months. I have perfect conditions for philodendrons, and even perfect conditions for tropical plants, period, you guys. So even just sticking it in there would definitely speed up that process. But yeah, I'm going to get my hands on one of these, you guys. It won't be for long. It's not, since it's new on the list. It's most definitely not priority. So let's just say, this Hoya here is definitely towards mid bottom area, range rather. But yeah, I'm able to find her online with no problem. Just again, the pricing. But um, yeah, if I hit the lottery one day, of course I'm going to splurge. And yeah, why not? But me planning on getting her, unless it's a gift, um, yeah, I don't think I see myself running out and getting it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get my hands on it. Again, like I said, she's very affordable, nothing too bad. But let's move on to the next one. And again, guys, um, if I do get my hands on it by chance, of course, you guys would know. You guys, yeah, my check my social handles. They should be down in the description box below. Um, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Those are all the ones that I'm currently using now. That I think, yeah, that I'm using now. But either or, you guys, if I post on one, it definitely goes to the other. So, um, yeah, go subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram or Facebook. But now let's move on to the next plant. Now, the next plant, of course, is the Hoya. Now, this one here, you guys, I'm gonna put this one picture up here, and we're just gonna stare at it together, or you can just stare. I've stared at it maybe long enough, so you're gonna stare at it for a little while. Trust me, there are plenty more pictures of this Hoya, but I've only found one. When I say perfect, this is one perfect specimen picture, but. Yeah, there are other pictures, but I just want you guys to get the feel of this plant once you see it. Now, this is a Hoya obtusive Hoya or Bavada. Um, Variegata. Okay, Hoya or Bavada, Variegata, Splash. So much going on there, but guys, are you seeing? I don't know where they're going to be, but are you seeing the picture? Let's just take it in for a second. Just just gather your thoughts and just even if you're not a Hoya lover, I can guarantee you, staring at this plant, it'll make you think twice. You probably wouldn't want this one, but I guarantee you, you will do a little research and you'll find one that'll just be like, yep, yep, yep. This plant here, guys, I literally, like I was saying, I stared at this plant for so long. I even left and did something else and just came back and just kind of drooled over it. Now, this picture that you're seeing, of course, comes with some good, perfect sun stressing, I would say. Um, um, uh, as you can see, I'm lost of words. Like I wish I was able to see this here specimen, especially up close, compared to what the plant actually looks like without the actual stressing of it, of the sun stress. Now, mind you, the plant still looks perfectly fine. It's still one pretty specimen without the sun stress, but that there, it set it completely off. And again, just lost the words. This is one amazing Hoya. I can say out of my Hoyas, this one here, top five, hands down, top freaking five. Um, this Orbavada, I'm not sure um the actual size of how big the size of the leaves get, but just again, you're staring at the same picture, you guys. Who cares? Even though, okay, let's take the back. Even though it looks good, normal size, but just a bigger, not that that's over exaggerating, but even if it was that big, like Hoya, come on. But a nice size leaf of just with that sun stress, just I I I don't know. I don't. Yeah, you know, but I can tell you this that whoever has been growing this actual plant know exactly what they are doing. Um, as you can see, there's no damage, no nothing to the plant, and again, that sun stress is perfect. So it's not enough light, so that is not. Well, I don't know. It could get a lot darker than that, but I do know that is not too bright, so that it's actually burning the leaf of this plant. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and move on and show you some more actual pictures of what this plant looks like without the actual uh, sun stress on it. Now, this plant, um, again, just like the last one, you were treated just like any other Hoya. The pricing wise, yeah, let's go ahead and jump into pricing. Now, pricing is just like the last one. I put my hands on one pricing wise. I think it was maybe 2 days ago, and it was like $70 plus shipping, and it came, that was like 3 leaves. So it could have been like 2 nodes once something happened to the other leaf. I don't know, but that was 3 leaves, and then I did find some more on Etsy that was like $65 plus shipping. But again, that's a rooted plant, and it's like 1 node, 2 leaves. Okay, all right. So Okay, these are one of the ones that I would have to think about that I'm pretty sure I would get. Most definitely get $65, $70 for a 2-leaf rooted node. I mean, rooted. You might as well say rooted node. It's a plant. If it's rooted already, it's a plant. Yeah, rooted plant. So I would, even though that would kind of, you know what? I would be grateful and happy. Honest to God, I would. Yeah. So, you know, again, if it's something that you really want, then something that's been sounding crazy for a long time, all of a sudden sounds reasonable, right? Typically, that's how it works. But as you can see by these pictures, you guys, this is a great specimen plant. Even without that sun stretch, we're looking at like a lime green, kind of, yeah, kind of lime green, kind of bright grass green, maybe. Yeah, grass green, kind of watermelon-ish, whole green-ish. Yeah, when also you have your um splash or speckles as well. Now, if you can get one again like the one you seen in the beginning, or some of the ones that you're seeing now with that extra splash to it, and then once you add your sun stress to it, those colors pop, and it's just one amazing plant that keep an eye out. I will be having. It's a must have, you guys. So, you know what? I might just add it to my birthday list. You know what, you guys? My birthday is coming up May 14th. Um, so yeah, I might have to add this one here to my birthday list. I don't know. I have a budget, so I have to figure out what can I switch out to get two if something costs a lot, you know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But of course you grow this Hoya just like your other Hoyas. Um, they grow fine and I don't say low light, but low light is like, well, for me, my low light, it means I'm going to give you one leaf every 12 years. So they're able to hold the current growth and just grow just uberly slow. If you want them to grow at a higher rate, of course, you're going to give them brighter light, higher humidity, and a good circulation of air as well. And that will most definitely just start off some crazy growth, guys. And again, if you're doing grow spaces, you guys, and especially if it's your first time, I would recommend you starting at a lower humidity level, of course, just because of um, all the things that comes with the humidity. We're talking um, one of the worst things about that is fungus, and fungus will just it makes me itch just thinking about it because you can look at it 5 minutes and 6 minutes later it don't ate up the whole entire plant, and it just makes me itch, and I'm itching now just thinking about it. Okay, change the subject, but yeah, just keep the humidity up, guys, and you wouldn't have to worry about much on that. But once you get used to it and you crank that thing up, you guys, these plants, they take off. When we're talking crazy growth, and once this happens, you either have to either do some pruning back or stay on top of it. But yeah, I'm going to most definitely get my hands on this Obavada Variegata Splash, and this one here. This one, this one is a must have, and I'm going to make sure that I do get my hands um, on this guy. But yeah, you guys, that is it here for Wishlist Wednesdays. I honestly just, hmm, sorry guys, I'm sitting there thinking about like, I wished Hoyas propagate like as quick as a Pothos or a Cebu Blue. Ugh. Oh man, especially when you're getting into like the variegations and things like that, it takes a long, long time. Like my Hoya Queen. Yeah, Hoya Crimson. Yeah, my Queen in there. Oh my, I got it from a node. And that was like what 2 years ago, maybe. a year ago. I don't know, but she's definitely a pretty good size now. I've done a lot of cutting on her, but it just took forever to get any roots. Oh my! And even when it started getting roots, it took even longer for the roots to even try to. It took almost a year before that thing even made it into a pot, guys. But aside from the point, I still love her, and I will love her until I can't love her anymore. And hopefully that is no time soon because I actually love her. Yeah, I do. But yeah, guys, again, that is it. I'm sitting here like, I don't know. I have to figure out some things again. Birthday, plant haul, and stuff. So, sorry, guys, all over the place, but I want my hands on that Obavada Varigata splash, as you can see. But, yeah, guys, that is it here for today's video. Um, as you can see by the pictures, you guys, these are some amazing plants. I would suggest you go and Google these plants yourself and just check out the pictures that I did not post, or probably some that I did not see. You probably will find some that are way better pictures than that you're seeing now. But yeah, the best thing to do, guys, is especially on these videos, is go out and do your own research, find some more pictures that actually tickle your fancy, and go from there. And I'm pretty sure you're going to actually love them just like I have been doing so far. So, um, yeah, guys, again, that is it for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. Also, comment down below. Let me know if you have any of these plants in your nurseries where you are. Let me know if you're able to, hey, Cashy, let me know if you're able to find these, like going out into the nurseries and like, hey, here's an Obavada Varigata splash. Just sitting here. Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, let me know if you have some of these. Um, sorry, guys, Cash is trying to play. Jesus. I'm almost done, buddy. Let me know if you have some of these already in your collection. And also, guys, hit that subscribe button. Make sure it is gray and not red. And also, guys, there's a notification bell. Now, this bell will keep you notified and let you know what is going on over here with Planting with Pete, whether it's a plant haul, pot with me, chop prop, who knows. Anything plant related usually goes on. Over here on this channel. Hit that notification bell, you guys. Most definitely keep you notified. And I will see you guys next week for another plant wish list video.